Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, feel it, come on, get up.
Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know?
What do they know?
What do they see?
What do they see?
If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun,
Give me a
I
gun.
will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun,
Give me a
I will
gun.
shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No, no, no.
Biafra will live forever. Oh yeah. 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 Biafra will live forever. Oh yeah.
Ogerugo manige tetanura. The lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Ogerugo maniga bandizu, what make us a giant of Africa. Adam Pochinti na Sugo. Mbogeru nisina nyama kweno. Hello Lisa Binigwe, out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like Nnamdi Kanu for this our rescue mission. Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand.
No go stand.
What did they know?
What do they know?
What do they see?
What do they see?
If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no, no, no.
See Ojukwu, our hero, how he fought, he never stop. Nnamdi Kanu, but no one will stop, he cannot stop. Biafra will live forever. Believe me now.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the counsel of despair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution.
Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I am. Oh yes, I am. Oh yes, I am. Oh yes, I know. Yes, I am. Oh yes, I am. Oh yes, I am. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Oh yes, I know. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Yes, I know. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. 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 Yes, I know.
Good evening, good evening. Welcome to this evening broadcast where we have come here prepared. We have come prepared this evening and we'll be dishing out to you these breaking informations, breaking news, and the things you should know. For those of you who do not understand what is coming, oh my goodness, my fellow Biafrans, we will always support when we see that something is going very well. We will always support whenever we see genuinity, whenever we see braveness, whenever we see people who are doing well. So I have come this evening to inform you not only that we are going to be advocating for 1 week sit at home, but we begin to advocate for one month. Okay? And the point here is that it is not just it is not just enough. It is not just enough. You have to be ready to continue what you are doing until the court date. Until the court date. We need action. We need action. The Nigeria terrorist government don't listen to gossip. We need action. The action we need now is that the Biafra people must be very resolute to continue what they have chosen to do. That is the only thing you will do for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to Biafra, is to be resolute. When you make a decision for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't back down. Don't back down. If you have made a decision to sit at home, don't back down. Backing down is going to make you a coward. Backing down is going to make you weak. Backing down is going to make you lose every seriousness in you. Don't back down. Irrespective of whatever threat coming to you from any quarter, do not back down. Let me tell you, for those who say that sit at home has been hijacked by criminals, if they like, let them hijack it. If they like, let them hijack it. But let me tell you, backing down is the biggest mistake you will do. Backing down of this voluntary sit at home you started is the biggest mistake you do. We have to continue to put this pressure through the civil disobedience until the court date. If we don't do it, they will not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. In fact, for the Nigeria government to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, you need to apply a very radical approach. Very radical approach. And one of the radical approach is this particular sit at home that you voluntarily want to do. And you have been doing it. So you cannot just back out or back down halfway. That is not Biafra. Biafra people are known to be resolute whenever they want to do something. If you are in this particular believing in Biafra, if you believe in Biafra, when you make a decision to follow something, to follow your heart, don't back down. If you back down, it means that the spirit of Nigeria is still in you. You are only pretending. It's only Nigeria that will start something and they will never finish it. Only Nigeria. They will start something, giddy, 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 and at the end of the day, they will not get the result and they will not finish it. So don't be a Nigerian in Biafra. I am calling on all of you, those who have decided to sit at home. And when we are talking about adding more days, when I started that there is a need to add more days in this every Monday sit at home, some people out of hatred, out of jealousy, which doesn't even touch me, they say, well, I know that those who are with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are greater. Some people are calling me prophet. I am not a prophet. Secretary, you are a prophet. Okay? What does it take you? What does it take from your, does it take anything from you? Does it take anything from you to take the word coming out from this mouth? But envy, hatred will not allow you. Envy and hatred will not allow you. Envy and hatred will not allow you. And some people, some of you are following blindly. You are following blindly. Everywhere they push you, you are just like Malu. Aturu kagema. Where they push you, you go. Where they push you, you go. You don't know that if you love our leader, if you love this Biafra struggle, you must be ready to sacrifice. Now tell me, what sacrifice is going to be more than 1 month sit at home? Because it is going to come. It will come. It will come. And if this court day come, and you did not see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are going to 1 month sit at home. So are you not going to practice it now? You have to practice it, my brother. Practice it now. Let me tell you why you may not see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. You may not see him in court. Because we know Fulani. We know them very well. For you to be in this struggle and make headway, you must first of all go into the spirit world and know Fulani, capture them like this in your hand. But some people out of envy, jealous. And when you talk, they say they are not jealous. When you talk, they say they are not envy. Why should they be envy Simon Ekpa? When you talk, they say they are not. What is it that I will envy Simon Ekpa for? But I'm telling you, you are wasting time. You are wasting strategy out of envy, jealousy. Because if we put our differences aside, when somebody says something that is good, you take it and walk with it. This is the spirit of Nigeria. This is the spirit of Nigeria in all of you. When somebody brings something, suggestion that will work because it is coming from a wrong person, some of you feel that it is coming from Simon Ekpa, so it is wrong. It must not come from Simon Ekpa. So you allow our leader to continue to languish in Fulani hand because the idea comes from Simon Ekpa. We must not allow it. Why should we allow it? You want to kill everybody. I want to see those people who are going on social media, collecting money, collecting recharge card. Simon Ekpa 1 week. Simon Ekpa 1 week. You must be a stupid Simon Ekpa. You must be stupid. You must be stupid. All of them. Your videos. Internet, not a lie. One thing about this internet is that it will always keep record. Both when you do mistake, both when you do good, both when you do bad, internet will keep the record. I didn't mean anything bad. I am a strategist. I am a strategist. It is a gift. If you like, go and read every book. Go and read every book in this life. If you don't have the gift, you don't have the gift. You can't force it. You can't force it. No competition. So, and let me tell you, Akufecha Odarawo. Akufegide, ofecha hini no gefe, omegene Odarawo. Aku can never stay in the sky. Nefeale, ofecha fegide Odarawo. Now, what is the problem? That you cannot take a very good idea, irrespective of from whom the idea is coming from. Ibayoku. Somebody brings something that will work. Ibayoku. You attack the person, you blackmail the person. Go. Everybody, go and attack him. Attack him. Attack him. He is stealing the show. He is stealing the show. I don't know which show Simon Ekpa is stealing. I see before you, that is just the fact. What I see sitting down in this seat that you are very envious of, it will take you 1 week extra for you to see it. And I'm telling you now, the only thing that will make our leader to appear in court is for us to take a very radical approach prior to this court. Otherwise, you will not see him. And let me tell you the reason why you will not see him in court. Do you know the reason? But of course, what I'm saying now and what I'm doing now may be part of the reason why they will bring him to court. Anyway. Do you know the reason why they may not bring him to court? The reason why they may not bring him to court is that there is no case against him. Is it not when you have case against somebody, you are going to bring the person to court? When you have case, if you have case against somebody now, you go even make you cannot prolong the hearing. You are going to make the person to appear in the court immediately. But when you have no case against the person, when you have no case against especially when you don't fuck up, when you don't fuck up, when the kidnapping and the planned assassination of our leader failed, is a big fuck up. Nigeria government, they goofed big time. So how do you think they will just come and bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to court? Did you know? Maybe you see my eyes. Did you know that from 11 count charges to 3 charges? Okay? From 11 count charges to 3 charges. 3 count charges. My brother, there is no case. There is no case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a political prisoner. When somebody become a political prisoner, there is no case. I don't know whether you understand it. A political prisoner don't have case. Okay? Now, the question I want to ask you now is that now that you know that our leader have no case, and I am again telling you now today, go and mark today's date. Today's date is what? 22nd of September 2021. They will not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court in 1 month's time if something extraordinary is not done. And let me tell you, remember, you have not seen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with your own eyes. And do you know what that means? Do you know what it entails? Do you know the mental trauma? Do you know the mind control? Do you know why the Nigerian government? In fact, I'm going to say something very, very, very important here this evening. I don't want to say this before, but I have come to understand that everybody that have brain does not mean that your brain is working, including the people that are in this struggle with us. What you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. I will always come back to this particular place here where I'm sitting down and say, irrespective of how, shame is going to be catching all of you, one after the other. Shame. Shame, because at the end of the day, you are going to put yourself to shame. Now, let me tell you one thing you don't know. Do you know the reason why Fulani have not made it very clear and bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for every Nigeria and for everybody to see? Do you know the reason? Do you know why? You don't know. Do you know the reason why even the time they brought him to Nigeria and they bring him to court, they cover his face? Do you know the reason? It is not because of the torture. It is not because of the torture. But let me tell you, the reason is so that you will be fumbling the way you are fumbling now. The reason is so that you will be making the blunder that you are making now. The only people that have seen our leader is our legal representative and the brother. Nobody else. It is for a purpose. Ask yourself a question. Ask yourself a question. Why is it like that? Because they know you. They know that some of you are Dondi. They know that some of you are Mumu. And they have seen your Mumuness. And why I'm saying this now is that it has become imperative for me to kuwako ibosube, to know whether after this broadcast you are going to receive sense. I want to know whether after this broadcast you are going to receive sense. Because some of the things I'm telling you now, I'm not supposed to tell you here. I'm not supposed to tell you. But who am I? Who am I not to tell you? What I'm telling you now is that the reason why you cannot see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu face now is because of what is going on. Because of what is going on. And it is for a purpose. So that all of you will be running from pillar to pole. And it is working for them. It is working. It has worked so far. And it is going to continue to work. when you refuse to acknowledge when somebody is speaking from the spirit world. Before God give you a problem, before God allow problem to come to you, he must have given you a solution. God, that is why I said, some of you that are making prayer, the prayer of 150 days is in line. In addition to that prayer, and even before that prayer, before the prayer of 150 days psalm, you have been praying wrong prayer. Or let me say, your prayer is not complete. Because the most important prayer is when you pray to God to give you the wisdom to identify when your helper have arrived. When God send helper to answer your prayer, for you to be able to identify that God have sent somebody to answer that prayer or to be part of the prayer answered. You don't know it. And if you don't have this spiritual knowledge, God, you will pray from now till the kingdom come. One day you will be questioning God. Why is my own life different now? Why is God not answering my prayer? Why is God has been answering your prayer? But because of your stupidity, because of your ignorance, you did not pray for God to give you spiritual understanding to identify the help when the help comes. Okay? God will continue to, when you be crying to God, God, why is my own different? Why is my own case different? Why is my own case? God is telling you, I am sending helper. I have been sending you helper. I have been answering your prayer. But because you are perishing, because you lack knowledge. Some people don't understand why God will say, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. You are always saying it. Bible say, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Do you know the knowledge God was talking about? Do you know? It is spiritual knowledge. Knowledge of spirit. Not knowledge to pass WAEC. Not knowledge to pass NECO. Not knowledge to go to a main market and do business. Not knowledge to go to do spare part selling. Not knowledge to build a hotel. Spiritual knowledge that supersede everything, every knowledge you can think of. That is the reason why the Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. And some of you, you don't care to know Bible. You are going to court, to church every day. You don't care to know Bible. Bible is deeper than what you can ever think of. Forget me, hate me, but take my word. Take the word coming from me, because at the end of the day, you are going to go back. You are going to go back to what I say. And when you are going back, you are going to commit blunder. Blunder. Some people say that my 1 week, not even my 1 week, I was supporting late, may his soul rest in peace, Dr. Obadiah Lefia. I was supporting the 1 week proposal for Christians. They say Simon Ekpa is coming to commit blunder. Why will he be saying 1 week? Did he want to destroy it at home? Did he want to do this? Nobody can destroy it at home. Nobody. As far as Biafra is concerned now, my people, we are desperate. We are desperate. So nobody can destroy nobody can destroy Biafra struggle, because every Biafra is wise, especially those who want this freedom. They are very, very wise. Why am I saying all this? I am saying all this because it is very important. When things are happening, we learn. We learn every day. All of you that attack me because I said 7 days sit at home, are you not seeing 1 month? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? it tells you that you have done wrong to me. It tells you you have done wrong. But will you have the courage? Will you summon the courage to apologize? Not to me, because I don't have problem. Will you summon the courage to apologize to the spirit of Biafra and to God for insulting me on social media? Most of you can't stand where I'm standing. In fact, most of you can't knock, you can't come to my office and knock. But you are insulting me on social media because I was working and wanting the best for the struggle. I want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu protected. And he knows. He see in the spirit. He know I can do it. He know I can do more. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know that God can use anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. So I'm going to support. I will support 1 month. If the DOS come down and say 1 year sit out, I will support it. Any decision that is good, I will support it. And I'm going to have, like I have always done, I will propagate it here. I will not sleep propagating this 1 month sit at home because I know it is coming. I know it is coming. Because they will not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. But if they are going to bring him to court, it may be to prove us wrong. Just to prove us wrong. They will bring him and flash him in the court, and then they will say, "Oh, we didn't see his file. His file is missing. We need to go and check his file." And then they will carry him and they will leave. Go and mark what I'm saying. Go and mark it. Today is 22nd of September. Okay? They may bring him to court just to make sure that you did not go to 1 month sit at home. They will just bring him and you see him coming from the car, and then, oh, they go to the court again, and then drama will start from there, and then they will take him away and they say they want to protect him. Now they have presented him to court. What are you going to do? Are you going to embark on this 1 month sit at home? Because they have presented him to court. They have presented him to court. Now, the reason why this thing is happening is to put confusion in the family. And some people are being used to put confusion. And we cannot continue to pretend that people are not putting confusion. People are putting confusion. And we know them. We know them. Ndi Zama. Ndi Laban Zama. With the struggle. We know them. Now, I want to play a video. And first of all, before I go into this program, I really want to thank everybody who stood by the truth, because I will not say who stood by me. It is not about me. It is not about me. I will thank everybody who stood by truth. I have seen video of a lot of people, even the one they say defending Simon Ekpa. I saw a video from Biafra Unite or Biafra Unity or something like that. That guy analyzed the whole thing. I don't want to analyze, the guy analyzed how this whole saga started. Even though he jumped a lot of things that would have added pepper and salt to the whole thing, but he did a very good job. So I thank you. I thank you who stood by the truth, not by me. I thank you who have come to correct the propaganda and the lies told against me on purpose. I thank you. I also watched another video from I don't know, from somebody from, I think the brother is in Germany, very tall guy like that. The guy was somebody sent the link to me. He was sitting in the car, and a lot of people, I don't know, is, I don't know whether Paul Achebe or something like that. A lot of people took out their time to defend and stand by the truth. Not by me. Not by me. Today, those people who stood by truth always make sure you stand by truth, because that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu teaches us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu teaches us to stand by the truth, irrespective of what happened. So now, you have been able to know who is your enemy within this struggle. No matter how they want to pretend. The people on the the people that will see white, they call it black. The people that will see black, they call it white. You have been able to identify them now. And if you did not identify them, you are still having a problem with yourself. If by now you don't know those who can see truth and cover it in this struggle, then you have a problem. You have a problem. But you know how God will do? God will always expose those without knowing. God will always expose people that are bad. This thing doesn't hide. At all. It will always take time. Only time. The truth will come out. You know somebody who is truly passionately fighting for this struggle. I am not here to protect any leader. I am not here to protect anybody. If you are wrong, I will tell you you are wrong. If you are right, I will tell you you are right. And I don't pretend. I understand that some of you that are, buying this lie, that are being used, I know that some of you are financially dependent on the people you want to please. That is no different from Nigeria. It's not different. The only difference between you and the Nigeria people is that you are using Biafra. You are sitting and talking about Biafra. You know that you have not changed. You have not changed. You are only deceiving yourself with Biafra. You have not changed. If you are, somebody says I should stop saying the truth. No. It is time to address it, because when something like this come up, we use it to address the mistake of others. You are still in Nigeria, even worse than Nigeria. Worse than Nigeria. You cannot be fighting for a freedom, a place where you want to be different from Nigeria, and then you are doing worse than Nigeria. Somebody will give you money, you see truth, you cover it. Somebody will give you money to attack somebody that did nothing to you, you start attacking the person. What is the difference between you and the thoughts that politicians are using in Nigeria to snatch ballot box? There is no difference between you and them. No different. Remember, this is a special broadcast where I am going to be talking with wisdom from above. No difference between you and the Nigerian police. Because you are protecting interest of people. You don't build organization with lies. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not build IPOB with lies. No. He didn't. That is the reason why he will come on air and sack anybody. Announce the name of anybody that he believes have done something wrong. He will announce it on the air. Even if the person did not do that wrong, even if the judgment is coming from information passed to him, he believes that that information is right. And if he later find out that the information given to him was wrong, he will always call them back. That is why this foundation is strong. That is why God is with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why God is with him. God is with him because he always stands by the truth. When people were attacking me, when I have not even taken oath, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu recognized the fact that I'm doing a good job. He called me on the radio Biafra, and some people went mad. Some people they ran mad. Why is he calling this guy on radio Biafra? He's recognizing Simon Ekpa. He did not recognize me. I have been in this struggle. I am an IPOB member. I am this and that. He recognized what I'm doing. I was not an IPOB member, like old member. Everybody is IPOB. And everybody was attacking me. Everybody was, even to the extent, they come on Radio Biafra and ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what about that Simon Ekpa in Finland? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu answered that only Chineke gave me honor, that what he is doing qualifies him to be called Chineke. I listened to it. But how many of you will have that mind? How many of you will have today, even with the oath I have taken, how many of you will look at me and call me Chineke? Because I have not deviated from that thing which I was doing, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, only Chineke will do what he's doing. And that what he's doing qualify him to be called Chineke. How many of you will look at me today and say, Simon Ekpa, you are still Chineke? None of you. You want me to continue to come and start supporting evil. You want me to come and continue to support a decision that will put the life of our leader in danger. You want me to come and support you? Especially in your and some of you fought me. Sorry. This water. Sorry. So, as I was saying, how many of you will look at me today and call me Chineke? How many of you will call me Chineke now? You can't. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called me Chineke where I didn't take oath. That time he was calling me Chineke. Sorry. That time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was calling me Chineke. A lot of people were busy fighting me on social media. You know, and I don't know who you are following. I don't know whether it is the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you are following or you have another master. Some of you are pretending to be following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You don't follow him. You don't follow him. Because if you follow him, you will at least accord respect to his judgment. Whether wrong or right. Whether wrong or right. But you don't. Immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went on air, recognized what I am doing, I came under attack. Everybody, when they come online, is Simon Ekpa. He is not oath member. He is not oath member. He is climbing on the back of IPOB. He is climbing. I don't know what is stopping some of you from climbing. Are we not in the same race? Climb. Climb. What is stopping you from climbing? I don't know. Am I pulling your ladder? I am not pulling anybody's ladder. If you think that you are a human being, climb. Nobody is stopping you from climbing. Somebody say, I come to climb IPOB. Some people say, I must leave IPOB. Why should I leave IPOB for you? Who are you for me to leave? I will not leave IPOB. You will leave IPOB for us. You people that are not genuine, you are going to leave. I said that I will be the last person that you are going to push out of IPOB. I have been watching even before joining this struggle, how you people are pushing people, especially those who may be genuine. You come with your propaganda, with your lies and blackmail, and you push them, and they give up. This one ga-avunu n'eze. Simon Ekpa ga-avunu n'eze. I will be in between your teeth like meat. Because I brought my atata. And any day, as any day you come, this attack come. I will be watching you. When you feel like you are already mellowing down, that is when I will come. If you people finish with me, you will know that you really jam a man. Because I am not like any other person you have seen in your life. This is not boasting. I am not any other person you have seen in your life. Go and write today's date. Those people hiding in IPOB and always attacking somebody that are genuine. Those people that are genuine. They will attack, and send them out. Once they send them out of the struggle, they will say, hey, you see it? We told you. We told you. He is a sabo. This man is a sabo. We told you. You see? That is what we are shouting. And when they forget. People, they will be saying that, we told you, you see it, he has given up, But they know what they have done to make the person to give up. And some of them are still here. Stop sabotaging the struggle. Stop sabotaging. What do you know? Malu, Aturu Cable, complete Aturu. And they will come. We have been in this struggle. So what? It doesn't matter if you are in this struggle for 20 years. Always stand by the truth. Because that is the only thing that will set you free. That is the only thing that will make you stand tall. That is the only thing that will differentiate you from others. Truth. Not propaganda. You see, when even in the media, that is why I don't come here to share anything. Somebody say I should not lose my temper. I'm not losing temper. Me lose temper? No. Nobody have attacked me yet now. I'm not losing temper. What I'm doing now is advice. I am giving advice. Those people who, I want all the e-warriors, go and search yourself. Have you wronged God? Have you wronged Simon Ekpa? Those of you who use me to do program, because I was supporting one week sit at home that was not even from me, but because I know it is going to be a very big weapon against the Nigerian government. You use me to do program. Use my picture to do program that I'm giving order. That how can somebody be talking about 1 week? How can somebody say 1 week? What do you know? You want to destroy everything. You want to destroy this. Now you have 1 month proposal, 1 month lockdown. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is not even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released though. The 1 month is that if they did not bring him to court. It is not even a demand to release him. Do you understand me? It is only to bring to court that we are going to have 1 month. I am supporting it. Everything that is going to make Nigeria go down is what I'm supporting. But I want you to understand that this 1 month proposal is for only to bring to court. Now, which one is more reasonable? Is it to release him with 1 week sit at home? Or is it to release him with 2 days sit at home every week? Or to go to 1 month so that if they didn't bring him to court, we are going to go to 1 month sit at home? Which one? That is why when you remove envy and hatred, you are going to move forward. But if you have envy and hatred towards somebody that did nothing to you, you will always commit blunder. Ina emegheri mana mgbe imeghericha ọ dịghị ka na imego ọ dịghị ka ihe mere bụ n'ime kazi. Hatred, jealousy, anya ukwu, envy. And once you are hating somebody that did nothing to you, on a block your own reasoning. Everything in a man it will be, how can I counter this person? How can I block this person? How can I make this decision to make sure that it hurt this person? Everything is not channeled at a goal. Objective. It is always going towards a very wrong place. How can we be having 1 month because Onyendu did not come to court? It is not late. We can still amend it. 1 month to release Onyendu. 1 month to release Onyendu. Okay? We are going to change the topic. But when as I'm changing the topic now, they will say Simon Ekpa is now giving order for 1 month to release Onyendu. But we have to be very objective in what we do. We have to be very objective. There are people that God brought for this particular struggle, for this particular time, not even for the struggle itself. There are people that God brought for this particular time now, we are now, this particular time now. Not even for the struggle, but for this particular time. There are people that God brought. But you know what? You are scaring them away. And you know what? God is still talking and torturing them. That nothing can scare you away. Take a bold step, because I have brought you to come and enter this struggle by this particular time, and you are not doing it. I'm going to punish you. And God is punishing them. Some people don't know what is happening to them now. I am telling you, some Biafra people don't know what is happening to them. They will do this, it will fail. They will do that, it will fail. A lot of people don't know what is happening to them. There are educated people now, somewhere all over the world, somewhere in the US, somewhere in the United Kingdom, somewhere in Europe, that God have imparted something that they are going to be, we are going to use now. They are not with us. But you know what? God is punishing them. Until they come and join this struggle, before anything they are doing will start moving. I'm telling you, there are some Biafrans now, like educated people, that God is telling me that He is punishing them because they refused. They refused to head to this call. Even as they are watching me now, some of them are saying, oh my God, if I am with these people, I will do this. If I am with this IPOB, oh, this is what I would do. I would have suggested this, I would have suggested that. If I am with IPOB, if I am part of this IPOB, I would have done this, and this thing must have worked. And you know what? You will try everything in this life to contact me. You will not get to me. You will try everything to contact the people that are supposed, they will not listen to you. They will not even read your, some of them will read your message, they will ignore it. Because God is calling you. God is saying that message you have cannot come from a third party. God is saying that idea that is in your brain, you cannot be outside the fence to implement it in this struggle. God is saying, I gave you this idea. I gave you this idea. I injected it into your subconsciousness because I want you to be part of the movement. I want you to be part of the movement to liberate your people. But you are afraid because you see the way they have attacked Simon Ekpa. You are afraid. And the earlier you realize that the problem you are having now is because you are here to join Biafra to liberate your people, the better for you. The earlier you realize that job application you have been doing every time you go there, you are still doing another job and you want to work, you want to do another, you are looking for another job. your every job you get, you are not satisfied. You want to get another job. You want to get another job. You are working another place. You are looking for another job. You will continue to do that until you answer the call of God, because God brought you out from the zoo forest, evil forest of Nigeria, to Europe, to America, to Asia, to be part of those who will liberate your people, and you are running away from it because you wanted to come. I wanted to come and join IPOB. Oh, now they see, look at the way. Look at what they are doing to Simon Ekpa. Look at how they want to destroy that young boy. Look at how they want to come. God gave me my activity in IPOB will protect you. Come. All those bad eggs, they will soon disappear. They will disappear from IPOB very soon. They are like a chaff. They will not last. They will not last long. They have lasted. They have done their part. Some of them have lasted for as long as they joined the struggle till now. And all they do is to protect their power, protect their office, protect their interests. They don't care about Onyendu. They don't care. They pretend they care, but they don't care. They pretend. Look at the protest. Look at the protest at the UN. Look at the protest. Look at all ideas that people have been suggesting. Look at. Do you see anyone being implemented? Do you see any of these ideas being implemented? You don't see it. You don't see it. Everybody is interested in the office. I am this for IPOB. I am that for IPOB. You don't see it. By now, it as Yoruba people are protesting at the UN. By now, every IPOB all over the world, especially those that have passport, those that have European passport, those that have access to travel to America, by now, everybody should be at the UN. Shoulder to shoulder. From all over the world. We should be sleeping there. But you know what? If Simon Ekpa raised it 1 month ago, they will say, you have hijacked IPOB. You have hijacked IPOB. Even if you suggest it, nobody will listen to you. But we are interested in our position. We are interested in protecting IPOB. We are interested in protecting structure. I don't know whether anything is wrong with the structure that you want to protect it. Is anybody attacking the structure of IPOB? Nobody is attacking the structure. Nobody. How can you attack structure? Nobody is attacking structure. The structure of IPOB is structured to fight for the freedom of Biafra, is structured to go after those who are kidnapping and killing our people, structured to make sure that as our leader is captured now, we are going to do everything humanly possible to put pressure on the government, put pressure on international organizations, put pressure on the UN, put pressure everywhere we can put pressure to release our leader. It is not only in court. It is not only the duty of our lawyers. It is the duty of every IPOB member. That is the structure. So what do? You mobilize Biafrans. And when this kind of problem comes, you are no longer talking about IPOB as organization. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the Biafra. We are talking about Biafra now. But when people want to organize rally for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they say, IPOB, you want to distance yourself. Because they say IPOB is a terrorist organization, so we don't want you to have problem. You can imagine where the leadership of IPOB is the one telling people that they don't want them to have problem because they want to protect them. They say IPOB is a terrorist organization. So we are not going to be part of your protest. And you think everything is right? You think something is not seriously wrong? You think something is not seriously wrong? When people that are not oath member of IPOB are organizing protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is beyond IPOB. And then you say you will not be part of the protest. That IPOB cannot be part of the protest. What is the rationale in that? I can't get it. That you don't want to be part of a protest that being organized by other organization in solidarity with your leader. You don't want to be part of the protest. Something is wrong. And I want to know that thing that is wrong. So you see, nobody is attacking the structure. The structure of IPOB is unbreakable. That is why when something happens like this, like our leader is captured, the structure of IPOB must accommodate anybody, any group, even other Sabo, even Sabo in the past. If the Sabo come back to you, to the structure, and say, oh, my God, you see how they capture our leader, you must accommodate the Sabo. You must accommodate the Sabo. If the Sabo is going to be part of those who are going to march in the street to protest, you need that number. You need that number. But do you know what we see today? We have seen where the leadership is stopping protest. We have seen where the leadership is the one telling organization that, you know, IPOB is a terrorist organization. We don't want you to have problems. So we will not come to protest with you. Because they lack coordinate. They cannot coordinate people. Everybody is working. Send a message, nobody will answer you. I am at work. The only time they will read the message is when they have finished their work. And something is spoiling. Something is going wrong. You see, when I will start my own, like I said, I will go on individual, and I wish it never come. I wish that time never come. But I want every Biafrans to think about what I'm saying today. Because a lot of people, a lot of organizations want to protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but the leadership refused. They will not be part of it. What are you gaining? What are you gaining from that? What exactly are you getting from that? Retract. Retract. Don't hide under structure to destroy what Onyendo has built. Don't hide under structure. Don't hide under leadership and destroy what Onyendo have built. And you are pointing finger at others. You are pointing finger at others, and a lot of people, because of their ignorance, they don't know what is going on. They don't know what is going on. I am not making this thing, plain. I'm talking in parable now. People don't know what is going on. A lot of people are hiding under IPOB and committing a lot of evil. Because our leader is not here. I want to tell you one thing. Do you know the way I am being attacked on social media? Do you know the way I'm being attacked on social media? Do you know the way I'm being attacked immediately our leader was captured? Is the same way people that are supposed to be in leadership of this movement have turned against everything that will work for this movement for the restoration of Biafra. They turn against it. Everything that our leader would have done, they turn against it. So my people, get ready for 1 month. For 1 month, sit at home. And if we want our leader to appear in court next month, yes, I will hold. If we want our leader to appear in the court next month, we must encourage those who are sitting at home. They must be encouraged. If you cannot go against them, supporting them, encourage them. Encourage them. Because this is what we need to put pressure on the government, to put pressure on the leaders, to put pressure on politicians, and so that they will start to walk left and right to make sure that Onyendu is brought to court. This one is Simon, keep deceiving Mugus. What do you know about Biafra? In fact, it is time to address this one. You are a scapegoat. Simon, keep deceiving Mugus among us. Okay, you are part of the Mugu now. That's why you are here. I like you. And one thing is that anybody that is not having this name, you know that traditional Wokedi, traditional Wokedi said he don't know. You know, I listened to the guy and I like his comment. These are the people who come to give word of encouragement when they see the kind of attack that is coming to Simon Ekpa. Traditional Wokedi say, Simon Ekpa, I don't know whether this your Simon Ekpa is your name, because you're supposed to have 3 names if it is not fake. So, traditional Wokedi, you are right. Everybody have 3 names. And you know my other name? My other name is Njoku. My other name is Njoku. So tell that our brother, traditional Wokedi, that my 3rd name or my middle name is called Njoku. And you know what? Do you know the meaning of that name? Do you know the meaning of Njoku? It means bad fire, like fire. So he put a regi bogo. Okay? No, Njoku, not Njiko. Njoku. Njoku is Njoku. Njoku. Okay? But so everybody have a middle name. So traditional Wokedi, I am not fake. My name is not fake, and I am very, very Mr. Njoku. Yes. So, and of course, it is not yes, this guy said that I'm deceiving people. You know, and these are the people that don't know anything about the struggle. They don't know anything that is going on. So we are not fake. We are not fake people. We are not people that we hide under one place and be talking. No. We are real. Simon Ekpa is real to the core. Simon Ekpa is completely real to the core. But I prefer you to call me Simon Ekpa, Master Simon Ekpa. You know, so if you are addressing me, you can address me with Simon Ekpa, or Simon Ekpa. That is what I want to be addressed with. Now, so tell traditional Wokedi that I have answered him. He's a nice guy. I don't know him, but he's a nice guy. That video, I watched it almost 5 times, you know, where he was speaking that Igbo. So, again, this guy, Gas Rose, go and put your real name so that I can respond to you. But for now, what you are is Aturu. Aturu. Even in these days, calling you Aturu is an insult to Aturu, because Aturu have brain. Aturu have brain. You see, I want you to pay attention to the way, if you go your village in this Christmas, if you are not in village, you go to your village this coming Christmas, to pay attention to Aturu that is roaming around in your village. Okay? The Aturu now have brain. Aturu, before you see Moto killing Aturu, is very difficult these days. But in those times when we were small, Every now and then you see moto. You see, sometimes you see moto killing Atoro, because then Atoro didn't have brain. But the Atoro of these days, they are very brainy. Atoro of this time, Atoro of this time, yes, Atoro of these days have big brain. So once the Atoro can watch when car is coming, I want you to observe this when you go to a village. Atoro will stay by the roadside and observe when the car is coming, and immediately the car come, they will pass. They will pass. So calling you Atoro is an insult to Atoro. Atoro have brain now these days, but before, in those days, we can call you Atoro, because the reason why anybody that call Atoro should go and hide himself was because in those days the people believe that Atoro don't have brain. So, but now Atoro is very brainy now. Every Atoro have brain. Now, having said these things and this word of advice and this exposition and this wisdom and this parable and everything I've said today, having said that, I want to play a video. I want you to understand what is coming. One moment.
The presidency of President Buhari.
Let us go there. Let us watch our Abaribe for you to understand the difference between somebody lying and somebody always standing by the truth, irrespective of the situation. Irrespective of the situation, it is always good to stand by the truth.
The presidency of President Buhari will go into history. Whatever his faults, his this thing, there will always be a reckoning in history. And if you want to be seen as the man who led Nigeria into its disintegration, then that is his decision to take. We are all Nigerians, we are all citizens of this country, and we all have the same protection under the law. IPOB and is whatever they are doing now, and the tag that they are giving them is the fault of the federal government. How can you, I repeat, how can you leave people who have been able to shoot down a military aircraft and you don't call them terrorists? And you now say, oh, these ones who are running around here are terrorists, and you will never talk to them. Yet, you are talking to those who shot down an aircraft. And so that is where the problem is. If the government is interested in having peace in our land, which is the first order of business of a government, which is the welfare and security of our people, then the Constitution, you have to explore all options. You don't write off one option and say, we won't do it. For us from the Southeast, something is very, very difficult for us to comprehend. You're very willing to go and talk to foreign Fulanis who are invading Nigeria and causing mayhem here. You're very willing to talk to the people you call bandits. Of course, I've always told you here that I don't believe that they are bandits. They are terrorists. It's just that we're giving them a beautiful name. You're willing to pay ransom. You're willing to do all manners of negotiation with them. And we saw it. Why is it that when it comes to the Southeast, you're very unwilling? You want to bomb them. You want to do that. And I'll say one final thing. When you live in a country and your military is conducting sorties, air sorties, within your territory, I don't know what else you can call it. And so, I don't like us coming and just pretending that there is no problem.
No, they are pretending.
We are in serious problem, and we need to deal with that.
All right, we'll take a short break. We'll come back to you, Senator Hoover.
That is exactly it. we don't just come and start pretending that there is no problem. We have to, once you face your problem will disappear from you. You cannot be running away and pretend that there is no problem. Okay, but did you hear that? I don't want to go into analyzing that Senator Enyinaya Baribe's speech, because that is what I have come to do. But I just want you to understand, when somebody speaks the truth, when somebody who is standing by the truth, you say it the way it is. You cannot be pretending and want to be politically correct. You know, you want to bring your political correctness and all that. And let me tell you, my brother, Tony say, wow, they have actually made Simon Ekpa very popular. Now imagine over 3,000 people are watching on YouTube. My brother, we have about 6,800 people watching live. On Enter Biafra, we have about 4,000 people watching. 4,000 people watching on Enter Biafra, and then on other channels. So we have about 6,850, 6,849 now watching on Enter Biafra. So YouTube alone have 3,000 viewers. Okay, 6,849 people watching live as we speak. All right. Now I'm gonna play the video. I want to play now. I want everybody to watch this. Very important.
As Sri Lankan authorities worry about the potential of Sri Lankan authorities worry about the potential of more suicide attacks by the group behind the Easter Sunday bombings, one newspaper has published an exhaustive study of all the Islamic terror attacks around the world since 9/11. According to the German newspaper Die Welt, Islamic extremists have carried out 31,222 attacks in the past 18 years. Those attacks have killed 146,811 people around the world. Most of the victims have been Muslim. The newspaper analyzed all the information gathered by the Global Terrorism Database at the University of Maryland to come up with the numbers of attacks and lives lost. The list concludes with the recent attacks in Sri Lanka that killed at least 253 people and injured more than 500 when suicide bombers targeted churches and hotels on the island nation. Joining me to discuss the impact of those sobering numbers is Muhammad Tawhidi. He is a third-generation Iranian-born Australian Muslim and author of The Tragedy of Islam, Admissions of a Muslim Imam. Mr. Tawhidi, thank you so much for coming on the show. The research shows the geography of Islamist terror stretches today from Europe to the Middle East, Asia, and Africa. How do we combat the scourge of radical Islamic terrorism?
Greeting and thank you very much for having me on. Firstly, in order for us to combat and tackle this wave of terrorism, we need to understand that the definition of terrorism that we use is different from that of the jihadists.
You see, the definition of the terrorists or terrorism we use is different from that of the jihadists. And that is why Abaribe was asking, why is it difficult for the Nigerian government to call these people terrorists? The definition of the Nigerian terrorist government is different. So you are fighting for freedom, you are a terrorist. But terrorizing the people, committing jihad, through jihad, killing people in Nigeria and bombarding the people and killing people in the village is not terrorist. So if you want to know why the Fulani cannot be tagged terrorists, you are listening to it. Let me tell you, remember, this guy did not say them. He said the jihadists have different meaning. Okay, so do we now call Nigeria government a jihadist government? do we now call Nigeria government a jihadist government that understand terrorism differently? Now, I want you to watch.
The research shows the geography of Islamist terror stretches today from Europe to the Middle East, Asia, and Africa. How do we combat the scourge of radical Islamic terrorism?
Greeting and thank you very much for having me on. Firstly, in order for us to combat and tackle this wave of terrorism, we need to understand that the definition of terrorism that we use is different from that of the jihadists.
You see, for us to tackle the Islamists and the terrorists, we need to first of all understand that the definition we use to define terrorism is different from the definition the jihadists use. So, is Nigeria government a jihadist government? Do you want me to play it again? This is not a, this guy said the definition we use to define terrorism is different from the definition the jihadists use. So if Nigeria government have refused to acknowledge that all these terrorist organizations in Nigeria, all these terrorists are terrorists, it means that the Nigeria government itself is a jihadist government who see the definition of terrorism differently. Let us listen to it again.
Stretches today from Europe to the Middle East, Asia, and Africa. How do we combat the scourge of radical Islamic terrorism?
Greeting and thank you very much for having me on. Firstly, in order for us to combat and tackle this wave of terrorism, we need to understand that the definition of terrorism that we use is different from that of the jihadists.
So, what this is also telling you is that if for us to be able to combat, we have to first of all understand that we use different definition from jihadist government. Somebody said that the Turkish boy made this thing about super chat. Tell him to start his own super chat. Tell the Turkish boy to go to YouTube and start his own super chat. Let us see how many super chat he's going to get. Also, tell him to don't deviate from the issue. He should go and get ready for 1 month sit at home. And I hope that everybody is going to sit at home, not only people in Biafra. Because our own is that when we are sitting at home, we are sitting at home with the people in Biafra. So anybody that is getting ready for sit at home for 1 month should also be ready to sit at home wherever you are in the world. Okay? We cannot be giving them 1 month sit at home and we don't sit at home. So if I am supporting the 1 month sit at home, Simon Ekpa is going to sit at home for 1 month. That is how to lead. You don't lead you are leading and you are not doing what you are not doing what you are preaching. So when I am going to, as I am already supporting it, because I said anything that is going to be very viable in this, I will support it like I have always done, and I'll give respect to them like I've always done. So I'm going to support the 1 month sit at home, but everybody must be ready to sit at home. And when you are sitting at home, you come online, you come on Radio Biafra and be talking to the people so that we know that you are sitting at home. Okay? We cannot give sit at home for 1 month and then we are going to work in Europe while people back home are not going to work. Like if I propose sit at home and to support the people in Biafra, I am going to sit at home. So that's what I'm doing. I did it this week. I sit at home on Monday. I sit at home on Tuesday. I went to work today. So if we are, for those who are in Turkey, talking about super chat, tell them to get ready for 1 month sit at home because it will come. It will come. All right.
The jihadists do not believe that what they are doing is wrong. They believe it is noble to blow themselves up.
You see, the jihadists do not believe that what they are doing is wrong. The jihadists they don't believe that what they are doing is wrong. The jihadists don't believe that what they are doing is wrong. So the Nigerian government is a jihadist government. They do not believe that what Fulani is doing is wrong. They do not believe that the killings of Nigerians, that the Fulani are killing Nigeria all over Nigeria. They don't believe that what Fulani is doing to take over the land is wrong. And that's why you can never see them prescribe them. You see? But self-determination is terrorism to the jihadists, because they don't want you to succeed in getting your self-determination so that they will not be able to conquer you. So for them to stop you, they have to now proscribe you as a terrorist organization. Why? They are the ones sponsoring the terrorists. They don't recognize that as terrorism. No, it is Takia. Takia, I want everybody to watch. Because everything this man is saying here, it represents Nigeria.
Therefore, there is a clash in understanding in what exactly is going on. Firstly, they do not need an actual government or a geographic location to establish a caliphate. They target areas with weak intelligence and governments that are paying attention to other issues such as political correctness, and they infiltrate and drive their agenda in these areas.
The world saw.
You see, they are paying attention to places where the government are more interested in political correctness. Where is that? Your South Nigeria, where you have educated people who are governors. And instead of these governors to talk about this and make a very powerful and very big decision within the Nigeria state, they are trying to be politically correct. So they are educated. They are civilized. Omahi will come and give speech. We are Nigerians. We don't want to be, to do this. And then Yoruba governors will come and say, we are banning open grazing. And this one will come and say, okay, Anambra State Governor, come out. IPOB cannot tell you to stay at home. Imo State Governor, we are going to have Fulani in the cabinet. Political correctness, because they understand. Now, can they do it in Ghana? They tried in Ghana. Ghana shoot every cows in Ghana. They ran away. Fulani ran away. Because the police in Ghana don't know what is political correctness. The police, they mobilized all police in Ghana. They went to the forest and shoot every cow. Fulani disappeared. They ran to Nigeria. And when they come to Nigeria, where do they go? They come to where you have political correctness in the South, where people feel they are educated. Political correct. I want you to listen to this.
Intelligence and governments that are paying attention to other. Firstly, they do not need an actual government or a geographic location to establish a caliphate. They target areas with weak intelligence and governments that are paying attention to other issues such as political correctness, and they infiltrate and drive their agenda in these areas.
You see, they target places where they don't have intelligence. They target places where the government are focusing on political correctness, and they infiltrate this area and they begin to unleash mayhem.
The world saw new images of ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi this week as he warned followers that the battle of Islam against the Crusaders is a long battle, he said. Do we know how to fight this battle, and are we prepared to engage in sort of the long haul of this battle?
Well, your question is, do we know how to fight this battle? Of course we know how to fight this battle, but are we prepared to take on this battle? We can fight this battle, and it's very easy. We deport every extremist imam in the country.
You see, we deport every extremist imam in the country. What are we going to do to Gumi? Gumi is an extremist imam. What do you do to him? You lock him up. What do you do to him? You bring Mazenam Dikano out and replace him with Gumi. That is for you to end bandit. Of course, it's terrorism now. But we know when they move from the northeast to the middle belt, the name changes from Boko Haram, ISWAP to bandit. Okay? When they move from the middle belt to South. The name changed from bandits to kidnappers. But they are the same people. They are the same people. So now that we cannot deport Gumi, what do we do to Gumi? We bring Mazenam Dekano out and replace him with Gumi. But you know what? It can never happen. They can never put Gumi into prison because the government itself is a terrorist government. They don't see anything wrong with Gumi, but they see everything wrong with Mazen Abdikar. They see everything wrong with Sunday Igbo. They don't see anything wrong with Gumi because Gumi is now a civilized terrorist who is the one who is the spokesperson of the terrorists with bandit name. I want you people to listen.
Of this battle?
Well, your question is, do we know how to fight this battle? Of course we know how to fight this battle, but are we prepared to take on this battle? We can fight this battle. It's very easy. We deport every extremist imam in the country. We cancel visas of people coming in from Iran and Saudi Arabia.
We cancel everybody coming in. Now, are you canceling the people coming into the southeast or into Biafraland? Hope Uzodinma is absorbing them. Hope Uzodinma is bringing them. Okay? Hope Uzodinma is not canceling their visa in Imo State. He is bringing them into the cabinet. And they don't learn. They don't research. They don't know what is going on around the world. And there is somebody who says his philosophy is he called himself IPOB philosopher. I don't know. Somebody sent me a write-up of somebody who tagged himself philosopher. You need to see where these people are writing about Simon Ekpa. Chai! You hear him? Chai! Some people are wasted human being. You need to see where some people who call themselves in IPOB writing about Simon Ekpa. Somebody, after writing that jargon and rubbish, they will put under it philosophy. Philosopher. I don't know what is the name of the person, sir. I know most of you have seen the write-up. The person he say his name is philosopher what? Madoka or I don't know. No, not our own Madoka. Philosopher something. I think he's the only one using philosopher. He will write all this rubbish with long story. My advice to Simon Ekpa, they waste time. The time they should waste, the time they should use to do something like this, the time they should use to go and start digging information, doing research, what they are going to contribute. Somebody or something like that. Oh my God. I read that thing, I say, God, people are mad. Some people are really hungry and mad. And when you look at the shape of their head, you know that they are seriously suffering, from brain and financial poverty. Poverty of the brain, poverty of the mind, poverty of the pocket. Their pockets are dry. When you look at the head of that guy called Elochiko or whatever, Ohaji, I just pitied him. I see, when I see the write-up and I look at the picture, oh, I shake my head. I say, oh my God. Biafra, you don't suffer. Biafra don't suffer. And he's calling himself philosopher. You cannot see that philosopher or, writing any tangible thing that will change the narrative of the struggle. No. Their own is when somebody, Simon Ekpa, come, you will see them. They will write junk, and then they will end it with a philosopher. Poverty of the brain. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And these are the people who some people are saying they are the men in IPOB. They are the men. Once they write, philosopher, once they write, they share it everywhere in WhatsApp. And, they are on social media, go to their Facebook page. They pose like this. Philosopher posing. and they cannot research to use their time to do better thing for the struggle. It is Simon Ekpa. Once Simon Ekpa is mentioned, like this brokers are making now, go to that person tomorrow. Tomorrow now you will see another long epistle analyzing Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa came, and Simon Ekpa was making brokers yesterday. I told him, you are going to have a problem. I saw the one they say it is not going to end well. It will not end well for Simon Ekpa. My brother, you are already ending in a very dangerous and very bad way. You are going to end, and Ishigi gana adapt. That is your untutu gana adapt because of suffer head. Untutu gi gana adapt ginisi. When I look at you, you look malnutrition. You don't look like somebody who is eating well. You are lacking vitamin C. You are lacking vitamin B12. If you know that Ohaji or whatever he's called, this philosopher, if that is the picture I saw, tell him to go and start taking vitamin B12. But vitamin B12, it is lacking seriously. Because onye no na kpọrọ bọkwa ụdị mkpọrọ nke our leader is eating very well. Isi ya dị ka onye no na kpọrọ na bidoro kwashoko, the early stage of kwashoko. Tell him to go and feed well before now be a philosopher Alpha Simon Ekpa. Tell him to go and feed. Tell him to take vitamin C, vitamin B, B12, very, very important. And then he will add it. I prescription. He will add it with fish oil, omega 3, very important, so that he will look like a human being. The guy look very bad, very, very bad, and all the thing he does is to write rubbish against Simon Ekpa, philosopher. After writing, he will say philosopher or Haji. Simon Ekpa. These are people who if normally in a normal life, he can't talk to me. In a normal life, he cannot, if he come to this Finland now, he can't talk to me. He can't talk to me. If that guy see me, he will be answering me, sir, in this Finland. But when you see him on social media, he is a philosopher Ohaji. I look at the picture I pitied him. But let him continue. Because some of them are blocking their way. Because they don't know where they don't. So I don't want to laugh. I'm very, very serious. Okay, to say he's gonna take him soon. Honestly, this is getting too much. It is getting too much. You see people who will use their time to do something that is meaningful for the struggle, and all they do is to write philosophy about Simon Ekpa. They will write long epistle, and then they will sign it, philosopher or Haji. I hope he is watching. He should go and do what I say, so that in the next 3 months, he will look very presentable. At least if he's going to fight Simon Ekpa, he will look very, very presentable. His head and jaw will be fresh. At least he will look fresh and not look like somebody who Kwashoko is the early stage of Kwashoko. All right, let us continue. I have a very bad mouth too, so don't cross my lane. Let's go back to track.
Preach hatred in this coming month of Ramadan to the West, and we stop the construction of new mosques without vetting the people behind them, and stop foreign funding from Islamist countries. That's a very good step towards fighting this extremism. So
you see, the very good step of fighting extremism is stopping the construction of new mosque. Well, what is Hope Uzodinma telling you? Hope Uzodinma want to satisfy his Fulani people. He has to bring them to Imo State. He has to distance himself from the governors. He has to do this. He has to do that. And he don't watch. He don't listen to this kind of advice that people who are part of them are giving. Because you know what? People like Ohaji are not right. They are not writing this philosopher. They are not writing. They are not seeing this kind of thing to write about, so that other people can read it in Biafraland. No, you cannot see them writing this kind of thing. They are after writing about Simon Ekpa. Let them start writing this thing. Tell them that I challenge them to start writing this kind of philosophy. All right, let us continue.
Do know how to fight them. The question is, are we prepared to? And unfortunately, Europe is being run by governments that do not care about their Christian heritage and Christian religion. They don't care about anything that's happening. All they want to do is rule and stay in power, and they use the political correctness machine to do so.
You see, all they want to do is to rule and stay in power. They don't care about their people. Just like Hope Uzodinma and co, they don't care about people of Imo State. They don't care about people of Biafra. Hope Uzodinma is doing exactly what this man is saying here. Umahi is doing exactly what this man is saying here. Hanez and Dibo, all of them doing exactly what this man is saying here. They don't care about the people. They want to be politically correct. They want to continue to stay in power. Oh, they don't want to step on the toe of Fulani. So they will continue to abhor and absorb them into the society, into Biafraland. They say, we are going to embrace you. We are all one Nigeria. The people that you are trying to embrace in one Nigeria, they don't want to embrace you. They have ulterior motive. The ulterior motive is that they want to kill you. They want to kill you.
Talk about the political correctness. Is that going to be the death of our societies around the world?
It is the beginning of the death. It's already happening. There are areas in France where Christians cannot walk freely. President Macron has come out saying that the Islamist movements want to secede from France. This is a leader of a country telling you that he has lost control. He's admitting finally that he has lost control. There are serious agendas being played in that region. Look, I am a Muslim, but I cannot live in an Islamist theocracy. I can live in a Christian government based on their constitution, because that is where peace lies. I can't live in a place where ISIS rules the area. That's no Muslim with a brain that works would want to live under ISIS, right? And when we come to the West trying to warn the governments and intelligence agencies about what is happening, about the people we fled from, we have this new political correctness agenda that tells us, oh, we're the racists, we're the ones who are traitors, and the extremists needs to be understood and embraced, and you know, they have a point, let's listen to them, and sooner or later they're in parliament, they're in government, and there you go in America, you have Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib changing the narrative in Washington that is now affecting the whole, influencing and affecting the narrative around the world, attacking Jews, attacking Christians, and this is just the beginning. So if Christians don't wake up, Christian leaders don't wake up, then we Muslims who fled from extremists can't help you anymore. We tried warning you.
You see that? This man is warning you. He said, if you can't wake up, them who fled away from the extremists, they cannot help you. But this is a man who is an imam. But when you talk, Uzodinma and all of them, you know, nobody can take over Nigeria. Nobody can take over Nigeria. Do you see that? That is why we have to be very ruthless. That is why we have to fight. Once we fight and stay on our ground, we will then wait for the worst to happen. That is why we have to fight till the end. That is why we have to take our freedom by fire, by force. And then we'll wait for UN. We'll wait for international community to come. That is why we have to make sure we are ready. Ready. Both for referendum, both for fight. We have to be ready. Because if this thing doesn't come, it doesn't come. I want you to watch. Doesn't come easy.
May have lost their self-styled caliphate in Iraq and Syria, but they are still a threat in many countries, right?
It's not self-styled caliphate, it's a real caliphate. They have announced a caliph, and they have an army, and they have a mission, they have an agenda, and they have a lot of influence, and they have politicians in the West that love them, and they have people who lead organizations, not-for-profit organizations in Australia that refuse to condemn them. They have an agenda that is widespread in different names. It is a well-established caliphate. Let's be real about it. We are fighting a real caliphate. We're not fighting a so-called caliphate. This is the true extremist Islamist militant ideology that is taking over our lands and our countries. And you see, with one attack, they took 300 lives in Sri Lanka, injured over 500 people. This is not a so-called caliphate. This is a caliphate in action, and we need to treat it as a caliphate in action. Take it seriously and drive them to the...
You see? This is not just so-called caliphate, but caliphate in action. Now, I'm going to stop here so that the time will contain. I don't want to spend more than 2 hours, 10 minutes, or 2 hours, 20 minutes here. I do not want to spend more than that. Or we'll go to 2 hours, 30 minutes. So, on this note, we are going to allow people to join us. We're going to allow people to join us. And let me see how many people are making this video go viral on YouTube. Let us check before we come to bring people in. Let's check before. All right. We have from YouTube alone 3,200 people watching on YouTube. We want to see at least 1,800 to 2,000 people liking this video before we come into our before we come to our interactive section. So if you are watching now from YouTube, please go and hit the like button, and we are going to be back immediately after this commercial. Please go hit the like button. Go hit the like button. Very, very important. Very, very important. Hit the like button. Very, very important. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We're gonna be having one moment. Hit the like button. We need at least 1,800 to 2,000 likes. Somebody said let it be 2,300. Okay. Somebody said let it be 2,300.
In the time of humanity, the destiny of a great nation, Biafra, lies on the shoulders of a referendum.
Freedom of a people begins with their right to determine their existence,
regardless of any external force.
We live under the control of the colonial masters before the independence. And from the day of independence till now,
nothing have changed in the zoo contraption.
The evil colonial masters still controls the falsely amalgamated contraption of the zoological republic called Nigeria. In our educational sector, we are being controlled.
In our religious sector, we are being controlled.
In the military, we have total control of it.
The Nigerian government is totally still
in the hands of the fantastically corrupt British government,
who remote controls every affair of the Nigerian states. They regard and treat us as slaves because they are even colonial masters.
Biafrans can no longer accept such fates. We are tired of forced marriage and slavery.
Our ancestors were bound with chains and yokes on their hands and feet.
But today, we suffer from mental slavery.
There is nothing we can boast of in Nigeria.
Biafra restoration will spell total freedom, and with referendum, Biafra restoration is sure.
we have never experienced any total peace in Nigeria.
Tribal wars, religious war,
and ethnic wars has been the constant activities of the Zoological Republic.
the dead rules the living.
And make way for the blind to take the lead.
We pay for everything we need: food, water, shelter, and even the air we breathe.
In the end, we die for what we have,
what we believe,
and what we desire.
Biafra restoration will give us freedom. And with referendum, Biafra restoration is sure. When we preach peace, they give us war.
When we preach love, they hated us the more. When we campaign for true federalism, they killed us.
And insist on oligarchy system of government in the hands of dictators from their bottom to tribe.
And when we say restructuring, our lives will be restructured with fire from their hell.
Our land will burn.
Our houses will be destroyed.
our loved ones will die.
Hunger and tax rules our days, forcing us to become beggars.
And we become wanderers all over the world.
Biafra restoration will give us freedom. And with referendum, Biafra restoration is certain.
If you speak, you die.
If you do not speak, you perish.
Death is the penalty for saying the truth.
And when you think the lies we say, mass destruction becomes the reward.
We practice one Nigeria, traveling and living in their land,
Developing it with our hard-earned money despite their hatred.
But they have been practicing divided Nigeria.
when one Nigeria sticks to their lips.
They never invest and will never invest in our lands.
Neither will they promote any development.
Every mass killing in Nigeria is always centered on Biafrans.
This is the naked truth. And now listen to the conclusion of the whole matter.
There will never be peace in the zoo contraction of God if there is no freedom for Biafra.
The only means for survival is to live as Biafrans in Biafra. The only way for us to seek hope again.
And live like humans having rights over our ancestral properties is Biafra.
The only way to have a bright future
And walk on the road of sovereignty is Biafra.
The only solution to restore our lost glory
And recover our ancient landmark is Biafra.
Biafra is indeed the key, and the referendum is the best reliable way out. Biafrans, friends of Biafra, and lovers of freedom, the referendum is our choice. The Biafra referendum is what we demand and campaign for.
and that we shall have.
Therefore, we implore all Biafrans, both home and abroad,
to support the referendum movement and restore the Biafra nation.
The land of the rising sun.
Biafra restoration is our demand. That is all we want. The land of the rising sun is our land. Long live the indigenous people of Biafra.
Right, thank you very much. Here we go. And we are going to be entertaining people here for the next 35 minutes. Join the show. Let us move. All right. Hi, Sent. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Good evening, Ma. This is Simon Ekpa. Can you hear me?
I can hear you live and direct, loud and clear.
Okay. It's a very sad situation that is happening right now in the corridor of this freedom fighting agenda being led by the head. I'll call them the so-called head, because it seems they are running around like a headless chicken. You know, when our leader was there, when he was a free man, the Ebube Pussy that was set up, people were scared to join it. Even when they tried to enroll people into it, people were extremely scared to join it. A Bube Pussy never had teeth, not to talk of the ability to bite. But now, this Ebube Pussy, some days ago, they were able to kill 2 IPOB family members, and they carted away their bodies. They operated with the Nigerian police. They did it. Now, how can such a group, I think that should happen in Ebonyi State or one of those states there. How can such a group that lacked the ability to represent as a domestic pussycat now become a wild beast that have a biting force of 1,500 psi? How come? And yet these idiots, these morons that call themselves those at the top, are busy every day looking for who to victimize or to accuse or to charge with act of insubordination. And I wonder how come a lot of morons that call themselves Biafrans will allow such bundles of illiterates to lead them in deceptive manners. If people are accusing others, maybe, for instance, you are the case study here for right now. They are abusing a man that comes out to educate Biafrans, to give them enlightenment and tell them of things that is going on, the gray areas, the gray sides of the dangers that is involved with the wanton stupidness of the black people, more especially the Biafrans. They will always have the temerity to come out and say, Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing this, Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing that. All false allegations. And anytime they say something that these so-called idiots at the top are doing, people will say it's allegation. They are trying to frame them up. Now, let me take you back to one particular man. And you have co-hosted a show together with him and Mayegun. That guy is Clayton Odo, the Biafra 2.0 guy. When our leader was around, one bastard from the top went to him and threatened him to stop broadcasting anything about Biafra. The guy came out and he said that he was threatened by someone from IPOB, the same DOS department there, came and threatened him and warned him not to broadcast again. For over 6-8 months, the guy did nothing. People started asking him, why are you silent? He said, no, Onyendu said he should not broadcast. They say Onyendu cannot say such. From there, they led him to Onyendu's number. He asked Onyendu. Onyendu said he never gave such an order. So now, if everyone is framing the DOS, for instance, right now, if everyone is framing them, how about that guy? Is it anytime someone comes out to say, hey, this is what these people did, you will now see counter motions. People will start coming and start talking trash. That was why our leader cried and said he needed he's begging Chukwokike to give him just 100 men. And yet, when these bastards go to church and their fake pastors who say overtaking is allowed, now in this struggle, why can't they struggle to be among the 100 men? Why would they chill by the corner and allow Simon Ekpa to come and be the 50 men out of the 100? Okay, the remaining 50 spots, occupy it now for we. They will not occupy it. They are busy occupying all the seats the women are sitting on to lead in the act of gossip. Okay. No. Now look at what happened. Today, I saw a video that really got me offended. Upon all the brouhahas that is going on and that these dust they are raising, do you know that I saw a video today of Andy Oba doing his campaign rally in Anambra State, and look at the crowd. It was as if everything is okay in Biafraland. Where are these bastards from the top? Why have they not come out for once to give a speech, a statement that is clear? And this is what we stand on. Why are they busy marauding in the field of lies? Why?
My brother,
a campaign was held in Anambra State. With you
are in line. You are in line. Let us focus on the exposition I have done. Now, remember that we have the issue of sit at home, for example, is one of them. Now, the point here is that the probability of our leader coming to court. And
probability of our leader coming to court is simple. If we tighten all the loose edge, we will shake our own very core, our own foundation. We will shake it, we will rattle it. When the enemy see the way we rattle ourselves, they will have triple mind. Double mind is an understatement. They will have to produce it. But I'm seeing a joker here. I'm seeing a joker here. Because it seems this guy are the master chess players. They are going to play us a chess or a monopoly, whereby they will take out our duke or our king.
We are going to start. Listen. The people are the power. We are going to stand on what we call cash and carry. That is what I have been telling the people of Biafra. We must stand on cash and carry. Cash and carry, trade by barter, as you may put it. Let us not back down on our leader. Let us not back down that on mere promise that they are going to look into it. Let it
there
be.
is no backing down, because if we back down on they are going to look into it, it has always been a scam, and history can bear us witness to this.
Exactly.
They even did it more recently, October 20 last year.
Yes.
What do they call it? The NSAS rally. Till today, from the 5-point agenda, they did not even lift a finger. A finger. Instead, they are arresting everyone. If you talk, they will tell you that look at the oath you took. Look at the oath you took. My man, we took oath. We did not take Quaker oaths.
Exactly.
And crazy. The people at the top, they are the ones that took Quaker oaths. That is why they are playing double standard. They tell you look at the oath. Do they know the meaning of the oath? Do they know the meaning of oath? Do they know the meaning of autonomy? Yet they come out and talk rubbish all the time. We are just watching. But this watch is not going to be watch anymore. Sooner or later, we'll be watching with a language that everybody will understand. The Bible says you will see the word, and they are going to see the word of the watching. Because they are the ones causing this problem. The moment our leader went incommunicado, look at how they are all acting. The frog or the animal catching a sanworu. Look at the rubbish he's saying all the time. He's a mole detective. He cannot even detect the moles that betrayed our leader. If you ask question, you are a mole. We have been in this business for long. I know how to detect mole. You bastard, you don't know how to even detect the one that is right under your nose that even sold out our leader. You say something, a simple plain English, you twist it upside down. Do they think that we are fools? Is that what they think? Struggle has gone autopilot. A man from Wales came out and started talking rubbish. Do they think it's about wearing turtleneck every time and talking in slow motion? We need action here. It is because of their inactivities. That is why the Fulanis could not bring a leader to court the last time. And now they have started this rubbish again. And they will keep pushing it and keep pushing it. And we will all be distracted until October come and go. Then Fulani will give our leader another 3 months sabbatical or 6 months. And we'll be there talking.
We need to up the game. If we want that to, because now it is no longer about freeing our leader. It is about bringing him to court. So, we follow him now. If it is about bringing him to court, we are going to fight now. We are fighting it. But our own is that for us to succeed in bringing him to court, we must put pressure. We must stand on our toe. We must be ready to do everything possible to see that they are going to bring him to court. But if we are waiting now, that if they don't bring him to court, we will do. My brother, we are giving them time. And the time, Adro, there is no time to waste. So thank you very much.
There is no time to waste. And we are going to tighten this button.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. The next person is going to be Oyema. Oyema, welcome to the program.
Mazi, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Welcome to the program.
First of all, I love your outfit. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
Mazi, thank you,
This
sir.
outfit na Atakwaro.
I tell you, Mazi, your broadcast today is very important. We need to be aware of the dangers ahead, especially with Islam. Britain, they keep on, Europe is trying to sound politically correct. They don't know what is coming. There is an analysis that says Nigeria's population might get up to 400 million people. There is no defense in the world that can stop 400 million terrorists. So I don't know where the world is going to, but everybody needs to wake up. As for Africa, Mazi, the greatness of Africa and its people is only enjoyed by the colonial masters and few African leaders. When you spend your life not knowing how great you are, no matter the amount of wealth or power gathered in this short lived lifetime, you would always die in regrets. Sadly, the society always measures greatness using the rules, ideologies, or reward system created by the same evil elites. True greatness is attained when you unlock your divine destiny and potentials. This is why we are pushing for Biafra. We need to unlock our God given talents. Lastly, we pray for our leader. Mazin Abikali has given us a lot. Staying at home is the least we can do for a man who has sacrificed his life to see his people. He's doing that out of love for his people. All our religious leaders, they've been preaching the wrong message. Only one man, because he spoke the truth, and everybody is waking up. What have we been doing all these years? So we've been, everyone has been sleeping. The pastor will tell you, oh, today is your day of miracle. Today is your day. You need healing. We have turned to a society that is seeking for miracle. We've left everything for God to solve for us. Our road is bad. Oh, God will solve it for us. Children are not going to school. The church is not saying anything about it. But yet, Africa remains the most religious continent in the world, but we never practice what we preach. Mazi, God will give you more strength, and thanks for having me in your program. God bless you, sir.
Very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That
Thank
was
you.
really direct message. Simple. Ada, welcome to the program. You want to scatter table?
Yes, Simon, good evening.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, I've been out for almost 3 weeks now because of the nonsense going on the social media, because I can't take it. I can't take it. But there is a message I have to give all Biafrans today, both female and male. Right? What I want to tell every Biafran tonight that is listening to this broadcast is that if your papa or your mama, your brother, your husband is not in DSS dungeon and you are doing what you are doing today, messing up, talking nonsense today, tomorrow you will go and apologize and start again. If your papa or your brother or your husband is not there and you're fooling yourself, believe you me, it will never, never, never be well with all these distractors. I am telling you people. You see Mazin Namdekalo, I remove my cap for that man. That man is 1 in a million. There is nobody that will be Mazin Namdekalo in this world. In the next world itself, there is nobody like Mazin Namdekalo. And I ask Biafrans, even our female, our men who have their wife every night, cuddle their children. Are you people not very, very full of gossiping? Gossiping that even women have waved away gossiping. You people have taken over every blessed day you go on social media. It's gossip, gossip, gossip. Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. Let me ask you people something. If Simon is a criminal, how many people wouldn't have discovered that Simon is a criminal? Even if there is any way Simon is deviating, does it mean that nobody have ever called Simon and said, Simon, please, you are deviating? All you're hearing every day, they give me money, they do me this, they do me that. Imagine Namde Carlo is there. Are you people not ashamed? And Fulani is busy laughing at you people. Your governors in the issue nanda for image ma. No, they are not wound. Una na-ekwere n'ihe ha na-ekwu eweta ego enye gị hụrụ Judas ga-eri the money Chineke ga-akpọ gị ọkụ gị rie the money Chineke ga-akpọ gị ọkụ gị gaa n'obodo onye ọzọ gaa nọdụ because all the people that are making this noise are people abroad, not even people home don't even have no problem. It's all these useless our brothers who are abroad living in another man's country. When they see you, they ask you, where are you from? You can't even feel good to tell them exactly where you're coming from. And you are there trying to enslave me and my unborn children and my family. God punish you there. Social media midnight prayer. Kwụsịna na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwere ụmụazị na-emechije n'abalị ha ga-afụ papa ha. Every day they have not seen their father. And you people are there cuddling your own and happy gossiping. Do you people have conscience at all? Do any of you have conscience at all? The female are busy looking for their boyfriend and the man to cuddle them. And Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is there. Please, stop it. Stop it. You are not happy. Stop all this mess. Stop it. Every day is one story or the other. Every blessed day, they deviate from what they're supposed to be doing. What is wrong with our people? But Mazi, there was a day I told you about mental health. Mazi, it's not everybody you see is normal, you know. And I think you people have to give me a contract of getting these people to psychiatric hospital to go and find out if they are normal, because they're not normal anymore. At this critical period, look at the man, the Fulani man you televised yesterday. That man is not a Nigerian. Yes, and the man has authority now and telling you if not have this presidency, we haven't fall, and our people fold their hands.
Because they have captured the only man they fear.
Let me tell you people something. When I say that men are no more men anymore, all this new generation are not men. We women are even better than those people who can come out to speak and be bold. I'm not afraid of death anymore. What is wrong with men? Men cannot come out and be bold and do the needful. All they're doing is money, gossip. How long will you eat the money? How long will you eat ego bara? Bloody money. Your people have been killed. Your people have been killed. Every day you people are gossiping. Money. How long will you eat the money? How long? Since I was born, these people are not good in Igbo land. Especially and I have been monitoring them. Any of them put on a radio Biafra or yes. All baggage what is wrong with these people? I respect everybody. But if you think that man no never know what she go, unu chere na wo osisi we na-ezuzu ihe unu na-ezuzu ka ngwu na-ezokwu onye ọbụla na-ezuzu ihe ọ na-ezuzu wee sị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-anọ n'ime ebe na ihe ọ ga na-arụ wo ego sikwa ya Maazị Simon si ya onye na-osi ọ ga-adịrị onye a na mma o unu ga-ele ndị gọvanọ unu Maazị kedu aha ya Maazị Ezeoke today mụ na ya wụrụla friend today because all his broadcast today was in order. All the time, I have not attacked him, but I'm saying I don't know. Manatata, Maazị Ezeoke pụtara sị anyị na ndị ji anyị ga-agbusisi ndị governors niile. He said it. Go and listen to his broadcast. We should go and kill all of them because they are our problem. For how long you stupid men will be gossiping? None of you have the guts of going home to go and deal with these men. You know, they're in your comfort zone. Now, You know, they're your comfort. Mama no nulo, umunam no nulo. Una no dem na pita onu. Give you no do abroad. Abroad ahi no, Chineke, imeka iwa awa aye woto ho Biafra, Chineke ga bu no onu. Bu family unu ndi na cause corruption ya. O ga adiro nya na mma. Wayo ga adi ndu na sisi. Unu bachara media since so a lot of people akpogom si mada biko kulo but ahụrụ m na achọrọ ka mmadụ kulo wee na-agwa unu okwu unu jiri kwe nwayọ ụmụ nwoke anụ unu jiri nwayọ ada ụmụ nwaanyị anya na-eme ha pụta ha kwuo nke ata echiri na ha gbafere n'ọzọ ahụ adịkwa n'ọnụ when you look at themselves in fact real frustration has come into them. What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? Mazi, we need to look for a psychiatric hospital and carry these people to go and examine their IQ. It's not normal anymore. Because you Adam are you now Bando channel support everybody now what is wrong with our people? Mazi, Monagi gets a poco, my Simon, Monagi gets this botoku. I put an imagi ha na emegi ha. These people should every day hang up on social media. Instead of I know how many things you have missed already. If you want me to start telling you about them, you're supposed to analyze for us. There are many has gone wrong, and all they distracting you is every day. Master Simon say, instead of you to start your broadcast with something that we boost our energy. I like Romia because muna ogo munne munde wa india ayi na ekpekpere ayi yo ayi tego gị n'ekpere ka ịkwụsị ya biko nna m biko esekwu ma na ebe m nọ na ayọ gị biko ime broadcast hapụ ndị amụwa maazị ashịrị kwe
unu na channel prayer point unu to a wrong direction.
No, maazị ihe anyị na-ekpekpere ya wo all the distractors na-eme ka maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ dị n'ime ebe a ya wepụrụ anyị ha anya chọrọ ha ndị a na-edistract anyị anya ga-ekpekpere ka mmadụ nwụọ ka ihe anyị na-ayọ Chukwu onye mara arụ asị onye gburu achara asị onye gburu achara onye gbuwe onye kpọrọ ibe ya onye ikoru ọ bụ otu ndị Igbo si kwe onye na-egbu achara gbuwe onye kpọrọ ibe ya onye ikoru ịmara nke ị ga-eme imere ọkwụrụ si na-ekere ọrụ eke so ka esi nke bụ apụtazie this one will be gossiping. This one do this one. That one do that one. Mazi, please, I'm begging you. Please, if you start your broadcast, go straight to the point you come for the day. Maybe you mention here, he was Rike, or was in the cholasare. He remembers the address because one name, as one name KO, one name Horolana, because
my sister, I line. Maria Magona human beings. Yes,
I know.
And him and Etua, or there is like that.
I understand. I do understand.
But at the program now, even though you don't want to talk about it, at the end of the day, you get metopiaka. If you get
before I'm about broadcast, see how we have no zugo. Mazi, I make one no zugo. I know now injury time. The football, they might have our ball. You can go back. And an injury time, if you don't buckle up, a win, you understand? Every day, and wash na social media. One name will be called. I'm not the one easy. We have discussed this thing, not easy.
If I put a kuchaya, make a memory address, it will never stop.
I don't want you to be addressing it in your food because my white people, who they follow you. If you follow, you will not believe it. But sometimes when they came in, right, and notice that it's the same thing,
I will come back to this.
Yes, but I'm begging you to because even though God just got straight into here, then I address no because I yoga na yoga ejimezo bimni na yoga nka muna ndị otu mụwa na yoga with them because anyị achọghị ụzọ anyị nwere ike isi wee nweta gị ka anyị yoga anyị mana ọ dịrị izi mana anyị na-ekpere gị anyị mana ihe divert ọ bụ na ihe divert nna anyị ma na ihe divert from it and ndị aja ga broadcast Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwoke ga-emepụta otigide isha ha na-emere ihe dị ha mma maka ngwa ndị a na-ezuzu ihe a ndị nwụrụ anwụ hapụ the money ọbọsa ha ga-anwụ afọnye ha eyibe ha ụmụ onye ngara beri ya today ihe yiwere ewu suit with jacket tinye na casket bọọlụ ya that is it nke ya agaala ihe niile o nwere ọmazi ndị ji so can't you people just maintain your peace biko nunu maintain ọnụnụ peace unu na ndị Fulani na-achọ na igbu nwoke Chineke ezepụtara anyị mezaya anyị unu na-value unu na-echeta di nwunye ya unu na-echeta nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu unu niile unu na-echeta nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and know how that woman will be feeling seeing you people doing all these things. Have you people thought of it? Have any of you thought how that woman would be feeling? It is not good, please. I'm begging you all in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Nwanyị kwana ka mbụ, enyi nwoke hapụ m, ọ ga-ewute m, ọ ga-adị nka m ga-akwụ ụdọ. Di m hapụ, ọ ga-adị nka m ga-akwụ ụdọ. How much more? This woman nwere unu na-emere ebere. Metụkwanụ na-ebere ụmụ nwaanyị anyị ndị a na-ebrokastin biko nunu. Unu chọrọ ịpụta na broadcast biko nunu. Gaa mee research ihe na-eme na Nigeria. Start kọwasịwaba those things. Not to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Maazị Simon, onya. Unu hapụchanụ those things biko nunu. Ka anyị baa nụ n'ime ụlọ hazie ime ụlọ anyị. Anyị hazichezi ime ụlọ anyị nweta ihe anyị na-achọ. Ndị ọlụ na ndị Imo na ndị Anambra anyị sitize down wee kpawazie nkata ụmụnne na ụmụnna biko ayọ ka nna ya unu ihe m yọrọ n'abalị onye mmecha ya echi nteta ụra because ọ na-akpọ ọgwụ nteta ụra n'ụtụtụ ihe m gara anụwụ asịkwa asị ọ na-eme I can't even do anything for the day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you richly, okay? God bless you richly. Continue. God is your strength, okay? Bless you.
Thank you. All right. For those of you who are commenting, Mazi Simon, focus. Let me tell you, I am somebody that there is nothing in this life that will make me lose focus. I'm somebody that is very focused. How to know somebody that is focused in this struggle is that when I come here, if there is anything I need to address from the side talk, I will address it. I will take my time to address it. And then after addressing it, you will still see me come back. You will still see me continue with exposition I want to do for that day. That's how to know somebody who is focused. So you don't come here to tell me, Simon Ekpa, focus. I am focused. So I'm not distracted. When I'm addressing something, I don't just address that thing and then we begin to talk. And when I address it, after addressing it, I will still come to do the exposition I am doing. Like I have addressed the thing I want to address today, I still come back to play video, I still come back to address it. I still come back to do that exposition. That is how to know somebody who is focused. Okay, so I know what I'm doing. So don't worry about me. I am very, very focused, and I can never lose focus, never, because I know why I am in this struggle, and I know the target. I know what I want to do in this struggle, and I'm just focused, and I mind my business. Minding my business is my own concern. I don't want to do any other thing than minding my business. Right. So, Ugo, welcome to the program.
Marcy, good evening.
Somebody say exposition first. Exposition first, so that you will not listen to one of the important issues I will be addressing. No. You must listen to it, because some of you need to listen to it. Yes, Ugo, welcome to the program.
Marcy, good evening. Marcy, I don't know if you can hear me very well.
I hear you loud and clear.
Marcy, Dodrego, my brother, I appreciate you for your good job. I'm one of those people who say the way it is. And I'm America. I don't, Marcy, if you know me very well, that's where I live my life. People who knows me know me. And I don't boast. I remain the way. When I see, I keep asking people, does it mean that our people don't know who, if they see their enemy, they can't recognize their enemy? Mazi, let me ask you one question. During that genocidal war, please, I want to know, because I want to say something here in front of our people. During that genocidal war against Biafrans, before that genocidal war, do we really know how many population we are in the East? But especially Igbos then. Do you know how many population we are then?
There is no fact to any population. No, nobody can say how many population. Even up to now, nobody know our population. So not then, not now.
Okay, because you know why I'm asking this thing. When you see what is happening, does it mean this Fulani Nigeria kill all the main Igbo people? Because what I'm seeing now, Because during the time, the Igbo people, anya keja more kakaraka. You and your brother go somewhere like this. You just use eyes near signal. Ya mara ya anya rara. Our leader have been saying it. Na mgbe gbuo ndị Igbo na-eji anya agbu isu. Mazi, am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Ndị Igbo gịla nwanne gị ga-anụ na ndị na-eji igbudu mmadụ nọ ịdị ji anya agba isu. Asụ eme ihe na-eme onye ọwụla apụ. But you can't see it this time around. Mmadụ amaghịzi, you don't even know who is your enemy. Ya ka na-epụta gị bụpụta your own brother. Gịlị a na-achụ ofu the same thing. Is it not better we get our freedom from Janjaweed? And then let's go inside and fight ourselves. Because ndị Igbo a na-ekwe ka ihe gbasara nwanne ha gafee too much. There is a time I want me to know we'll sort it out. But how in the midst, ndị Igbo, our people don't know that we are targets. We are the people that Janjaweed have mapped to destroy. They don't know this. So all this preaching of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi, it's just should I say it's in event, or how do I put it?
No, it is
okay.
Not. No, it is not event.
Because when Mazi, if you know me very well, I swear to God, I swear, I don't just know. I keep asking God, but nevertheless, let me go to the reason why I call you.
Go ahead.
And the Janjabi Bushicha and Igbo then during the war. But money because this when our leader keeps saying I get made DNA test, people keep taking because Mazi, now one of our brothers says something very important here because I'm somebody who reason when somebody is saying something, I pick up some things. Do you know that this Ebubago, our people cannot go straight to something that meaningful. Ebubago have no power when our leader was there. Now Ebubago starts killing our IPOB members and burning hotel. I can see the video where they were, going. Because our leader have been saying, tell us now now that when our leader was there, where did you see Ebubago? Now I start seeing pictures that Ebubago kill our people. And instead of our people to focus to know who are these people they are employing in our land, killing our people, they don't even want to. That is why I keep asking you, Mazi, just like Ada said, I know you are a human being. There's so certain things somebody will push you, you will react. We are all human beings, I understand. But you expose hit these people, then we know that it's better your enemy know that we know that you are there. I am. We tell them that we know that you are here. We know. Then we know that these people are there. Then whatever they want to do, they will go back. But now, they don't know. They are everywhere. They don't even. We are not even attacking them. We are not even, letting them know that we know that we are there. Because when Nigeria know that they know that IPOB is there, they will go back. Mazi, another one before I leave. I've been saying it many times. Everything we are saying now, we don't give a shit about anything anybody will say. I've been telling our people that we need to train snipers. I've been shouting it. I need to retrain snipers. Then everybody will hear me. Now, look at this Andrew, this idiot I see today campaigning our land. These are the same idiot who went to disgrace our mother in Anambra, somewhere they were doing meeting with Ohaneze. He collected our mother's phone, disgraced them. This idiot disgrace our mothers. Now he come to campaign. I am asking if that, Mazi, do you understand that this campaign that is going around now, something is behind it, and what these politicians deserve in our land? We have to start telling them that we kill them, because we are not going to be making it easy for them, so that they will keep thinking that we are fools.
My brother, we don't give a threat like that. It is not to come and say you are going to kill them, this, that, so we are past that stage. The stage where we are, the stage where we are now is of something that
yes,
so
yes, Maz always you call Gucci. I question you, Imana Enrenga, he will get work attack like this. The same people are in Kuku, Legodus Aisha, Just look at Uzo Nine. Ashala. These people are not afraid of. They are not. The reason why they are shouting that sit at home is killing them. It's not only that one. They don't want the whole world to see Biafra land, where they say we have billionaires. They don't want the whole international community. Are we not ashamed? These people, are they not? These people now are they not ashamed when sit at home come? They see Biafra land, how it looks like. They don't. Do you know that it's human being that cover Biafra land? Anytime we see they open their market, everywhere covered, they think that also them. But when they go sit at home, just look at Biafra land. These are the place they don't. These governors don't want the whole world to see, and this is where they say, "I'm with billionaires, I'm with millionaires."
Thank you very much.
Nah, those people our leader at that time that they want to be suicide bomber. That will this now your time because I get look at these people.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is going to be the last caller this evening. But those of you waiting now, I apologize because I have to sleep because I'm working tomorrow. This our person, Magi Ihechi, Master Simon Ekpa, listening to what the church, what the angel of the church is talking. What is happening now is the reason why Mazen Amdekano said you should not allow Satan to enter you. Yes. You know, a lot of people are bringing this particular word that Mazen Amdekano say I should not allow Satan to enter me. That's exactly what I am running away from. I have been preventing this Satan from entering me. And that is where, you see, all these people you see on social media, they are trying to inject Satan inside me by me coming to do what they want me to do. That is why, so immediately I allow that thing they want me to be doing to start doing it, it means that Satan have entered me. Because one thing is that some of them, Mazen Amdekano did not ask them to do what he asked me to do. Okay? So why should I now go and start allowing them to control me when Mazen Amdekano asks me, see something that he know I should do, and he know that nobody will have control over what he's telling me to do, and then I will go now and start allowing somebody to tell me how to do it. So you see, if I do that, it means that I have allowed Satan to enter me. So what I'm doing now is I am just protecting myself from allowing Satan to use me. Do you understand what I'm doing? So people are misinterpreting what our leader said. You have to be in the spirit. That is why I say pray to God to give you spiritual knowledge, because the way you are looking at that word of not allowing Satan to enter you is different from me as a spiritual man. The way I am looking at it, I'm looking at it that this is the Satan trying to enter me, and I am running away from it. But you, maybe you are thinking that, because I have not changed. I have not changed. The only way I'm going to change is when I embrace what people want me to, what some people want to compel me to embrace by blackmailing, standing by lies. When they tell lies, I protect lies. I will not talk truth. I will not say anything that is truthful. I must defend lie, whether it is good or bad. So once I do that, I have allowed that Satan to enter me. Remember, before Mazen Amdekano asked me to do what he asked me to do, those people are there. He didn't tell them. He told me to do this thing, and I'm doing it. So I will not allow the Satan to enter me. And I'm running away, and I will continue to run as far as possible until Mazen Amdekano comes out. And when he comes out, he's going to be the one to say, but that is not the Satan I mean. Or that, okay, it is the Satan I mean. So whichever way, we are moving forward. So thank you very much for being part of this program. We're going to end here. Those of you who did not speak today, please come tomorrow. We will give you the time. And now I was supposed to end this program. 2:30, 2 hour 30 minutes. And now we have 2 hour 36 minutes. I have given 6 minutes more to this program. So I have to sleep. On this note, I say thank you very much. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless ESN. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless Mazen Amdekano. May God bless you. And may God bless every one of you. Remember our fundraising. That reminds me. One moment. the women, the IPOB women, IPOB USA fundraising is coming. One moment. Okay. Biafra fundraising. I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this on the page. Which date? October 16th. October 16th, there is fundraising of the IPOB USA. October 16th. Don't miss it. No matter what, don't miss it. October 16th. October 16th, we have the IPOB Women USA fundraising. Look at it. Biafra Worldwide Mega Fundraising. Zoom meeting ID is there. The Biafran women worldwide and their formidable gallant men are calling on all Biafrans and lovers of freedom worldwide to a scheduled Zoom meeting to free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, absolute plan to restore Biafra. And which day? October 16, 2021, time 12:00 Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Biafra time. Put it on your calendar. Put this date on your calendar. Very, very important. Information you need is here. And as soon as jingle come out, I'm going to be playing it. So put this date on your calendar. 16th of October 2021, we are having mega fundraising organized by IPOB Women in the United States. On this note, I say good night and see you tomorrow. And wait for, if you have not subscribed to the Telegram, that will be part of the people that will first use our live streaming app. We need 2,000 users of that app. The first 2,000 users of that app, there is a channel on Telegram. We want you to go. Let me see the Telegram channel. One moment. Let me see if I can post it. The Telegram channel. Those of you watching, here we go. Copy. Those of you watching now, I am posting the link. The link to the Telegram. The link you see now is the Telegram channel. We have about 1,400 or so subscribers. This channel was created yesterday for the first 2,000 users of the live streaming app, Enter Biafra live streaming broadcasting app. So this app is ready. We need 2,000 users, the first 2,000 users to test the app. So when you go there, you are going to be among the first people to test the app. We are going to put the app there, the link to download the app there. After that, we are going to then, when we hear feedback from you, we are going to then upload the app into the App Store. So for the time being, we want you to be privileged to be the first person or the first people to download the app. It is now being posted on the comment section. Go and subscribe to the Telegram. We are going to be coming live on that channel, on that Telegram channel. I will be coming live on that particular channel because there is possibility to go live on that channel. So I will be coming live on that channel every now and then to educate the people on how to use the app. So those of you who are going to use that app, the first people to use that app, you are going to get instruction how to use it, how it works on that particular channel. So it is for those who have downloaded the app and who are going to be the first tester of that app. So if you don't belong there, you will not see how to use the app. I'm not going to put it on Facebook or anywhere. It is going to be only on that channel. So thank you very much and may God bless you. Good night.